Friday nights, red lights, mic check live. Stats on the screen, yeah, we break it down right. From buzzer beaters to the last second call. If it's champion sports, then we cover it all. Johnny C in the chair with the vision and flow. Real built this from the ground, not a hole, you know. Analysis sharp, no fluff, just facts. When the score goes final, we're running it back. This is champion sports, turn it up, let it play. Johnny C in the Lex, yeah, we run the whole game. Hot takes, cold truth, every angle dissected. When the boys speak, it's officially wrecked. From the first tip off to the final selection. If you want the real talk, listen to the CSM. Executioner cutting through the noise with precision. Every word hits hard, no extradition. The bass get heated, but the facts stay clean. Two voices, one standard, best show on the scene. No gimmicks, no bias, just knowledge and grind. If you miss a story, we'll rewind the time.
Yeah. It is time.
Yeah.
For another sports talk. So we went live on Tuesday, James, and we have to apologize to the public. We just had a couple technical glitches, and we thought our audio was live, but it was not. So they got to see, the good-looking, money makers, but they didn't get to hear the voice. No. And we had some really great stuff to say that day.
We were cooking.
We were cooking with grease. And so we'll
too bad the restaurant was closed.
We will do a rebrief, I guess, on that. But let's start with yesterday's games. There was a couple significant happenings. So you take it away, and let's
put this up on the Jumbotron for me. So I go to championsports.network, and I look at the scoreboard yesterday. Lots of games, and I hit this little upsets tab. And at the top of the upsets in men's basketball, Grace. Again. Oh,
no. Not again.
A third time in 3 weeks, feels like.
Two and a
Bethel.
half.
And I go, we got to look at the stats on it. I go on here. It was 44-40 in the first half. Bethel won that game. Bethel outscored Grace 41-33 in the second half. Grace got beat. All three of these games Grace has lost have been on the road, by the way. Huntington, Mount Vernon Naz, and now Bethel. They play great in their home gym, but apparently struggling on the road. Got to look at Bethel here. Austin Kripe, 18 points, but I don't even know how to say this name right here. Alonis Julius. I don't know. 15 points, 10 rebounds with a double-double.
He's got to be Italian. What's wrong with you, sir?
It does have a Latin kind of Roman name. Greek, probably, but yeah. The senior forward, 6'6" from London, England. Look at that.
Wow.
Played a game. And yeah, they get and just up and down. Here's what kind of surprised me. I just had the expectation maybe Rashid fouled out. No player on Grace had more than 3 fouls. It's not like they got in early foul trouble or something, and that just affected the whole game. I'm just looking at it they just got beat. First half,
4 for 13.
They shot 50% in the first half. It's not like they played bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's first half. Okay.
First half, yeah. Second half.
So total. Man.
Second half, 10 of 30.
They shot 24%, bro.
Yeah.
From the 3.
Yeah.
They do better.
Second half
that.
did not. Yeah, the shooting did not go well. Yeah. Bethel, 50% or 47 in first half, 50 second half. I mean, 5 of 7 from 3. Yeah, okay, 71%, but 5 threes. You can handle that. Any team worth their salt can handle 5 threes in the first half. That's doable. But man, I don't know. This is just really weird.
Bro, they shot 71% in the first half.
Yeah. Not bad, but I mean, like I said, but it's only 5 threes.
No, it's not just 5 threes. The momentum, the there's so much to that. You can't just go, it's just 5 threes.
It's still, they got beat. There's just no way to look at it. The Pilots won. Congratulations. Give credit where credit's due. I'll say me. I've hyped up Grace. And now I'm like, I don't know how I feel about them on the road right now. Like I am very uncertain. This is a third time. This is not like one. Everyone's had one. A couple of teams have had two.
Okay, what are the common what's the common denominator in the losses? What is the common denominator?
Bad shooting.
No, but
I mean, I know that sounds a little trite.
It's the obvious nose on your face. What's
they didn't score as many points as the other team?
No,
That's
no.
Pretty...
It's part 2 of a round robin. We talk about the Crossroads Conference and how good it is. There are a few conferences like this that are big. They see each other a couple times. These teams and these coaches are just too good to. It's hard to win twice against the really good teams.
Yes,
we know Bethel is a really good team. One of the best, well-coached teams there is. Bethel has a outstanding history in just sports and athletics in the NAIA. So, it's hard. It's hard to win.
Yeah.
It's hard, especially the second time and against really good teams. So, I will say that I'm a little surprised they won by 12. Is that what they won by?
Yeah, 73-85. Yeah,
okay.
Dominating. I mean, shout out Coach Draben. He had his boys ready. Showed up.
Yeah,
Come on in.
It's important to win right now too.
Yeah.
It means more to Bethel. The win means more to Bethel than the loss does to Grace. I don't think the loss really hurts Grace.
They're probably still at least a top 2 seed in the national tournament.
It doesn't give me a ton of. It doesn't turn me into a doubter. So.
Yeah. I mean, Bethel's up to 9 in CSPI now after the win.
Yeah. I mean, Grace is still, up there.
Yeah. Grace is still second.
They're number 2 in the CSRI. So the way we rank things, not just the performance index, they are a true solid number 2 to Freed Hardeman.
Yeah. I think Bethel now, I don't want to get ahead here, but Bethel's going to be playing Indiana Wesleyan on Saturday. I think that's a battle for a 2 seed in the national tournament, between those two.
That's the game. No, I don't think Bethel gets a 2 seed. No way.
They're already, right now, the coaches, which we've talked at length about that, they like Bethel. They're top 10. They beat Grace. You got to reward that. You can't just let them beat a top 2 team and then go, you stay there at 10. Like, they're going to bump them up. All you got to get to is 8 to be a 2 seed. Yeah. And if they beat Indiana Wesleyan, who's also top 5 in the poll, whatever it is.
Well, in our poll, they're 4.
Indiana Wesleyan was 3rd in the last coaches poll. If they beat the 2 and 3,
they should.
They beat 2-3 in the coaches poll. You're going to leave Bethel down at 10. Like, you got to bump them up.
No, I would. I think
it's just insane.
Come tournament time, Bethel's more vulnerable than Grace or Wesleyan, Indiana Wesleyan.
Here.
So you can't. Okay, the thing is, they're doing the right things. They're doing good. Good for Bethel. Good. You're building the momentum. The recency bias is in your favor. That is all great stuff, but you also can't overreact to it. So just because they get a win like that, they needed to get that win. It was at home. Grace doesn't have anything to really lose from it. They're going to be the conference champs. It's good for them going into this Indiana Wesleyan game. I agree with you.
Yeah.
This is the game of the conference for the season, probably. Yeah. It couldn't end any better than this. So, number 2 and number 3, basically, in that conference, fighting for that second spot.
They are.
So, that is amazing basketball coming down. Yeah. That's what March Madness is built on. It's these kind of storylines. So
crazy.
Excited to see that happen. They're not the only ones, by the way.
No, there's
that are
so much. Yeah, let's look
tackle
at
that. Right. Anything else happened last night that was noteworthy?
Not particularly. Not that we need to. We should talk about Saturday. Saturday's where it's at. Saturday.
I think so
what
too.
A great end to the
up.
Season. Great job by all those schedule makers at the beginning of the year. They go, this will be a great. They
How'd
got it
they
right.
know?
How'd they know? All right, so check it out. Saturday, I went on, again, championsports.network. I did best CSPI, so we get the best matchup between teams by performance for the whole season. Number 1, Bethel, Indiana, 9-7. Ave Maria Southeastern. Woo! I've been high on Southeastern. This is the time. This is the time to make the statement win.
Yeah.
They got dudes, but at the moment, they've had a little bit of a string here of some tough L's. But Ave Maria is coming off that loss to Kaiser like last week, so maybe they can sneak in, get a win. Nelson Langston.
That's huge.
Nelson hadn't beaten Langston in a hot minute.
Yeah, and they have to get that
I think
win.
they lost 3 times last year, actually.
They have to get that win.
Both regular season and the tournament. I think and they lost earlier this year. So you think Nelson needs the win or Langston?
Well, both of them.
I mean, both do. But do you feel like one needs it more?
When you say they, I mean both of them. They both of those teams have to get the win. So
I think so too. If Nelson loses that 5th straight time to Langston in 2 years, I think that.
Well, just count this year, right? So
I don't know.
It's going to be hard for Nelson to get that win, but I think if they go up into Langston, very, very hostile territory.
Yeah,
that's a great home gym advantage. Langston has a great sports program, and they support it heavily up there.
Yeah.
It is going to be a monster win for Nelson.
Yeah, a true statement win.
They will be who we have thought they could be. They will have finally kind of gotten there. And I say if they get that win,
Nelson, if they get the win.
If Nelson gets the win, I put them in not a dark horse. I take them out of a dark horse category to win the whole thing. And I put them up in front runners.
For the national tournament?
Yeah, I'll put them in the top 4 front runners to win the whole thing.
If they beat Langston on Saturday. Okay.
That's how big that game is. It's both teams. I mean, Coach Wright, he needs that win. I mean, it's more about morale and
psychology almost at this point.
Your team.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are going to do what they do day in and day out. You gotta go in. It's the last game. You're heading into tournament season, one and done season. You gotta know you can set out on a mission and go get it against the best.
Lights out defense.
So
both teams.
Each one of these teams are playing the best. Yeah. It's one of those rare occasions. So whoever wins that game is the Sooner Athletic Conference champion.
Wow.
For the season.
Look this up quick. Let me bring up the Sooner standings.
Yeah, whoever wins that.
Yeah, because they're Nelson 17-3, Langston 16-4, and Langston would have the 2 wins over Nelson, and
they get it.
That's
they get
a tiebreaker.
Playoffs
start on Saturday. Again, great matchup. Those are just 3.
It really does. It really does. That's not overstated.
And I believe that Langston is going to play Texas Wesleyan tomorrow night. So, tomorrow night. So. That's a big game because Texas Wesleyan, they're trying to hang on in this middle of the conference right here. This 3, 4, 5 between Oklahoma City, Texas Wesleyan, and Wayland. They need the at-large because unless they win the conference tournament. But supposing they don't, they need the at-large. They need that win against Langston. Helps really secure the resume and secure one of those 30 or so at-large bids for the national tournament.
Who?
Texas Wesleyan.
Oh yeah.
I think they're in, but. If they don't, if they lose, but Wayland wins, Wayland's hot, OCU gets a run in the tournament. Now they're the 5th team, and maybe you look at the case. The selection committee looks at the other conferences. If you guys haven't watched
the Sooner out there, if you guys have, I'm going to tell you right now, if you get matched up with Wayland or anywhere close to Wayland, they're close to you in a bracket, you should be terrified.
You're terrified of the pod they're going to end up in? I think Wayland's in, but that pod is.
Of course Wayland's in.
I think so.
There's no way
they're 20-6. Yeah, they're in.
You should be terrified of them. They are a team that has finally come together to be all they can be.
Yeah.
And
they're hot at the right time, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, they beat those top 2 teams, right? Nelson and Langston? Back-to-back, kind of. They're
so scary. They're good.
But Texas Wesleyan only has 18 wins. Like we said, that 20 win is kind of important.
They'll get it. Like, I think they should even, there should be at least 5 teams in from Sooner. So I think Oklahoma City gets in. They should get in.
Mid-America Christian at 18-8. They could use it. If they get 2 wins this week, they're 20-8, 20 wins. Make a little decent run in the conference tournament. Now you have to figure out what to do. I think there's a chance those teams in the middle, even though they've got good records, tough conference, one of those teams is going to get left out.
Yeah.
And I think Texas Wesleyan, a win against Langston goes a long way to secure their national tournament hopes. But I do think they're in, and they should be. But anyway, let's go to the KCAC. Oklahoma Wesleyan at McPherson. Trap game?
Nah. Anything can happen, right? It's the last game. Oklahoma Wesleyan has nothing to lose. Like, if they were to lose that's not a big deal. So I wouldn't call it a trap game. I just call it one of those. It's a inconsequential game.
Yeah.
And hopefully they get that arc right. With that latest art report was absolute garbage.
I was about to get there. But I do want to, before I do that, Oklahoma Wesleyan and McPherson haven't played this year. So there's not like a previous like comparison to be like, oh, well, how did one guy perform in the first game? Maybe he has a big one. We have no data right now. So that'll be a matchup to end the season. I feel like the rest of these, there's been at least one other game that has been played. So one other fun thing about the KCAC is that they post their brackets online. So you can go look at it, and it's a Google Doc they've updated, but you can go back and look at past tournaments on this Google Doc. So right now, Oklahoma Wesleyan at Avila, Bethel College at Southwestern College is like the top half of the bracket. McPherson's at the 3 seed right now. Evangel, and then Friends, University of St. Mary. Here's what's kind of another game to kind of watch out for is on Saturday, St. Mary's at Southwestern. Okay? And think about it. St. Mary's down. They're down here at number 7 in this bracket, right? But if St. Mary wins, I think they moved. It looks like, I'm just, again, predicting here, right? I think they moved to the 5 seed, which would put them in the path with Oklahoma Wesleyan. I don't know that you want to be in that path. Like, I think it might be better to...
When you say you don't want to be in that path, who are you talking about?
So, Southwestern College right now is in the path of Oklahoma Wesleyan in this bracket right here. That show. But,
but who you're saying you don't know if they want to be.
I don't know that
Oklahoma Wesleyan doesn't.
I'm not saying St. Mary wants to be in the path with Oklahoma Wesleyan for the semifinals. Championship game, yeah.
Well, who would be?
Yeah, but like here, let me look at the KCAC standings. I think it is in the best interest of St. Mary. See the standings here. I mean, the bracket I showed you. But I think St. Mary Southwestern, they're playing, right, on Saturday. But to be in that, if you are, so St. Mary shows on here in the 5 spot, which 4-5 play Oklahoma Wesleyan second round. I don't think you want to be playing Oklahoma Wesleyan second round. I think it's actually better for both those teams. I think you kind of want to lose on Saturday. I know that sounds weird, but I think that's an odd matchup. For your, I don't know what you call it, your bracketology. Like, I think it might, I'm going to keep an eye on it. I don't know. Certainly I don't think either team would want to lose. Just, I think it's ironic that you play hard and your reward is a ticket to Oklahoma Wesleyan in the second round of the tournament. And good luck. Okay, Cascade. Oregon Tech. John, Oregon Tech's got a battle this week. Oregon Tech, they have to play on Friday, College of Idaho, and then Saturday, Eastern Oregon. I think it's all going to come down again to this weekend in the Cascade. Let me show you the standings. Right now they're 3rd, but you'll see that they're tied with Lewis Clark State, Eastern Oregon at 14-4. All 3 of these teams are 14-4. College of Idaho's 13-5.
Yeah.
Like, this is huge. Like, when is the last time you've seen this kind of like 5 teams in contention? I mean, I know there's some tiebreakers here. It's probably not 5 all going for the championship, but oh my goodness, Oregon Tech's got some games to play on the road too. Like, it's a make or break for especially reaching win number 20. The national tournament seeding. I think Oregon Tech is in, but it's going to be, and again, what does the selection committee do? I don't know, but I know that if they lose to College of Idaho and Eastern Oregon in back-to-back nights, it doesn't look great to end the season. Mm-hmm. Even if you win the tournament, that's still 2 losses out of your last 5 games. Mm-hmm. Man, Oregon Tech. keep an eye on them on Saturday. It's going to be wild. And then this one is just.
I think the top 4 from Cascade's going to make it.
I think top 4. So maybe Lewis Clark State.
Oh,
20. Yeah. Eastern Oregon, Oregon Tech College of Idaho.
Yeah.
Southern Oregon.
No.
Probably out.
No.
Unless they, I think
No.
Cascade, if you win the tournament, you get in. So unless someone makes the tournament run, it's probably out.
Yeah. But other than that, they're not going to get picked in.
Probably not.
They shouldn't.
Another big game. Williams Baptist, Hannibal LaGrange.
Yeah. This is a must-win for Williams Baptist. If you want to prove and you want to get in, you got to do this.
They're at 19 wins right now.
Yeah, you got to win this, and this just comes out. You deserve. I'll go on the record and say, as teams go out there, they absolutely deserve to be in this tournament. There's no way you should keep them out. Yeah. But I know how the good old boy system works. And
okay, let me show you the arc right here. Midwest. So this is the KCAC.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
The American Midwest.
Yeah.
The GPAC, and I'm blanking on the last one, but Hart. Grandview. Yeah, Hart. But yeah, Williams Baptist was 15. They beat Columbia and get dropped out.
So, you look there.
Before,
look at McPherson. Look at McPherson, number 9. Head to head, Williams Baptist beats McPherson by 20.
How is Williams Baptist not on here? I just don't understand. Look, we talk about the CSPI every time. Number 11. This isn't like, okay, they're 26 and we're talking about who's in the top 25, right? I get someone's 11 in the nation.
Yep.
I can't make 16 in just a handful of conferences, good conferences.
Yep.
That's still a handful.
Yeah.
That's atrocious. And now we're at a scenario where they have to beat Hannibal LaGrange, who also might have a case for making.
No, they should be in too. They're absent from the arc as
62 in CSPI.
Okay.
So
this is like you just go.
Insane.
You want proof that the good old boy system is at work.
There is,
and this
none this season quite like this.
Yeah, that right there is.
I can't think of a more
egregious.
Yep, I can't think of one.
Yeah. And that's just shameful. It shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't. Rochester Christian Madonna.
And just so you know, in the rank in the CSRI.
Yeah.
So you said they're 11 in CSPI.
Yeah.
They're 19 in CSRI.
The Williams Baptist.
Yeah.
That's
so their
top
ELO
20 team, of course.
proves out, and their performance proves out. Yeah,
and their record is 19-4. Yeah, that's a 4 losses all year. 4. You took the court 23 times, only lost 4 times. Man, we're not even sure you're top 16 in our collection of conferences.
McPherson is 40 in the CSRI. 40.
Let me see their standings. Let me see.
And they're number 9 on the arc.
McPherson 20-7. Not bad, but 7 losses.
It's not terrible.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Avila's 16-11. They were I think at the bottom. Yeah, Avila number 16. Look at 16-11. 11 losses.
Yeah. Let's see.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. Well, we know what they're doing.
In the conference, they're 11-10, barely.
Avila is 88th in the CSRI. 88th. Where are they in the CSPI?
Like 64. Avila.
Yeah, they're way down there. They're 320. They've got a 328.
Let's look. Yeah. I mean, here we can just do the matchup.
Yep.
Williams Baptist and Avila. Oh my, 11-85.
Jeez.
Record.
Are you kidding
splits. Me? A lot of green here on the Williams Baptist side. Points scored, a full 11 points more per game, and they give up less. 18-point differential to 3. Are we serious right now? Yeah. 18-3?
Come on.
We can't. My goodness.
Come on.
I mean,
come on, guys. Like, this is what kind of gives the bad rep.
Hey, Avila shoots more threes per game. 22 to 24. They take more threes per game. There you go. I got to put them in there.
There are times where I want to take up for these guys and some of their arguments, but this is just over the top egregious. It's just way over the top.
McPherson. Same story. anymore. All right,
I'm just telling you. And we pointed that out on Tuesday. Unfortunately,
but still, seeing it hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah.
All right. Rochester Christian Madonna. I don't know. Rochester Christian 42 in CSPI. They might look at the WAC quick. Yeah, they're third right now in conference. So they need the win, but they can't overtake Madonna for the conference championship. Madonna needs that to secure and get the auto bid. And then we go to the Mid-South, which is a mildly decent conference. Lindsey Wilson at Cumberland's. They have tumbled so far in the last month and a half. Not been a great 2026 to the Patriots. Still a scary team, but Campbellsville, Georgetown kind of same thing. They've tumbled a bit.
It's not helping the case to say Mid-South is the number one conference. I can't put them over Crossroads.
No. I don't know that I could put them over the Sooner. They're just these are L's, man.
Yeah,
these are L's.
It's just so hard to.
They're good.
It's a small conference.
Yeah, it is one of the challenges.
It is a huge challenge to figure it out.
Small conferences have challenges. Large conferences have challenges. Everyone's got challenges.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to hear it really. It's tough, but winning always works. And you know who's proven that? Freed Hardeman, who plays in the Mid-South.
Yeah.
Freed just gone out and win. They just win every night. And you go, okay, you know what? They're number one. We Grace originally, coaches poll and CSPI, CSRI had Grace at 1. But you know what? Consistency wins. And right now, Coach Drew has them winning.
Let's say top of below. They're on the bottom half of conferences, Appalachian Conference, but their top team is Pikeville. Pikeville's been performing. They do well.
Yeah. Number 4 in CSPI right now.
Yeah. No, they're very, very good. And do you ding them because their conference is down? So let's ask the question. Yeah. What would you say if we put Pikeville in Crossroads, in the Crossroads conference this year?
Where would they end up?
Yeah.
It's such a brutal schedule. I don't know. Probably, top half. I'd probably say third. Who do I put?
Are they beating Bethel?
That's what I'm saying, right? Because Bethel and Indiana Wesleyan are kind of right there at that.
Are they beating Grace? Are they beating Huntington?
I think they're beating Huntington, but
I think they could split.
But I don't think. But Grace, Indiana Wesleyan, and Bethel, the 6 games, right? 3 teams, double. I think they're going 3-3 maybe, but probably 2-4. I just don't know who on a given night, maybe. Yeah. But they are number 4 in performance, so they are doing well. So theoretically, should be top 2 in that conference.
Yeah, they do what they're supposed to do.
And right now, the way the Crossroads has been playing, they don't. If Pikeville's at home, I think I might lean towards them on some of these matchups. But
I agree. I'm just legitimately trying to say, where would these guys? They play in a below the average line.
Yeah. Not their
conference.
Fault is what it is.
Not their fault. And it's hard to always know, how good is that team. No matter what, it's hard to beat teams twice. Yeah. No matter how good or bad your conference is.
And this conference will get 2. They got more than 10 teams, so Pikeville definitely getting in, but CIU, Columbia International, 17-9 is your next best overall record.
Yeah.
Johnson is second in your conference, but they're 14-13 overall. That's probably a lot of where the lack of respect's coming from. Sure, is the
100%. Well, no, it's everybody inside the conference except for Pikeville. You take Pikeville out, now everybody's like 500, and they just beat up on each other. So it's hard to tell how really good or bad they are. I don't think they're that bad. That's why they do get ranked at least 13th out of the 20.
it's gonna Pikeville's, man, they're really a mystery. Like, definitely a team. We kind of can't know how good they are until they get to the national tournament. I know there's not quite that, but all right, let's. We talked about Bethel, Indiana Wesleyan. I don't know if I brought this up, but Saturday's an interesting game just overall in the Crossroads. Pull this up. There are some. Or you know, let me go to the standings for the Crossroads. So, all right, Huntington and Taylor are right here in this 4-5 kind of zone. All right. Obviously, you would be playing Grace in your semifinal round, right? Because one would play 8, 2 plays 7. But the matchup is crazy because on Saturday, Huntington, they're battling for that 4 seed. You still want the highest seed possible for national tournament purposes. Huntington's at Marion, which is currently on a 13-game losing streak, something like that. Whereas Taylor is at Mount Vernon Nazarene, both going on the road.
That's a game, bro.
You talk about that's a tough game right now. Mount Vernon's
okay. Taylor cannot afford to lose that. If they lose that, then Crossroads could be in danger of only getting 4 in.
Now, obviously, like Taylor's here 11-6 in conference. Mount Vernon's 8-9. So like it's not close, right? But it's the mental, right? Losing before going in the tournament.
I'm just
Mount
telling
Vernon's
you.
in the tournament, and they might be. Boy, if they win, they're on fire.
Well,
and they'll be matched up against Bethel.
Yeah, but
to start,
Taylor just can't afford the loss.
No.
It's going to be hard to make the argument for them.
No, because I was wondering if they might be for real, like top 10 for real, and now they're 19-8. It's been a tough road.
I think
3 weeks.
They've just proven to be super vulnerable. So they're at the very bottom.
Yeah.
I would call them a bubble team.
Yeah.
They got to win. They got to beat Mount Vernon. And it's a shame for Mount Vernon because they've got, like, their wins. They've lost a lot.
Yeah.
But their wins, some very, very key wins. Very key wins.
And 8-9 in conference. If Mount Vernon finishes 9-9 in the conference, if they get the win against Taylor, they make a somewhat of a run, give Grace a handful, maybe in the semis.
Yeah.
They might. I'm just saying they'd have 17, 18, 19 wins if that happens.
Who? Taylor?
Mount Vernon Nazarene.
Oh.
If they kind of run the table until they.
There's no way. Well, I should have said
19 wins and
to a rational system.
You're right, but
they can't get in.
But if RPI is to be deeply respected,
it is not.
Which it shouldn't be, but too many people are. Bet their RPI is pretty good. Sure.
We've noticed from the arguments from all across the land of people that argue, they only argue RPI if it works for them. At the moment it doesn't work for them, RPI is not what we should pay attention to.
Didn't Crossroads get 6 in last year?
7.
7 teams?
I think so.
It was a lot. It was more. It wasn't like 4.
It was at least 6.
Okay. 6.
I want to say 7.
Well, yeah, I think. But if you get 6 in, let's just say you take it down to 5 this year. Taylor loses in the last game, loses in the first round. Mount Vernon wins first round. They're going to say, put us in. We're the 5th team in there. Anyway, it could happen.
Are you telling me that Mount Vernon could get in, but Williams Baptist Hannibal LaGrange can't get in?
Moving on.
Okay.
Just simply saying it could happen. Hey, one more note on this Ave Maria Southeastern. We need to go look at the Sun Conference. I neglected to mention this. Ave Maria Kaiser currently tied atop the standings. And Ave has obviously got a game against number 3 in the conference, a 22-5 Southeastern Florida team, whereas Kaiser, they're wrapping up the year at Coastal Georgia. So different. So it's kind of for the conference tournament. Allegedly, the tiebreaker at the moment is owned by Kaiser. They recently beat Ave, but however the tiebreakers work, Kaiser has it. So
I think Southeastern gets in, no problem. Like,
I think
Sun's
they do.
tough,
I think they do.
Man. Sun's tough.
But again, seed.
They have
I look at this game, this Bethel Indiana Wesleyan. I feel like they're battling for a number 2 seed. Like
who? Indiana Wesleyan.
Bethel and Indiana Wesleyan.
No, I think Indiana Wesleyan gets the 2 seed.
Well, I think Bethel might. I think they're battling for 1.
No.
If they beat Indiana Wesleyan, you give them 1.
No.
You still don't.
No.
They just beat them. They should get a 2.
No.
Why not? They got it. They're number 9 in CSPI.
You're
8
putting
to be in the 2 seeds.
There's a healthy way to look at recency bias, and then there's
the way I'm looking at it.
Well, there's a little too much. You can't give it too much. You just can't.
I mean, you beat Grace Indiana Wesleyan, top 2 seeds.
It's not like I'm saying, oh, you put Bethel down at 10. No. I'm not saying that. They're not a 2 seed. They didn't earn a 2 seed. You got a good win. So you might get a 4 or 5 seed.
Okay. 4 or 5.
I think it helps them elevate their seeding. It doesn't take over the unbelievable work Indiana Wesleyan has done. That's like, you can't say, oh, well, we got to put Mount Vernon in because they beat Grace. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You gotta earn your way. Like, it's a body of work.
But if Bethel wins, they'll each be 23-5. Bethel's got the recent win. They'll probably have the better. I mean, they're within 2 on CSPI, 9 and 7th. Scoring wise, I mean, IWU definitely has the better point differential. They've put up some points this year.
What?
Bethel
How many
has
steals?
the higher average.
Go down to steals.
Let's see, rebound, other stats.
I want to see rebound and
Bethel
steals.
7.8 to 6.2 in favor of Bethel, and then rebounds was up here. Bethel 40 to 38.5. Let's go, Pilots!
All right, now go up to shooting percentage.
Okay, let's go up here. Field goals. So shooting percentage in favor of IW 51 to 48.7. That's close. It's close.
Well, I mean, that 3% could be where rebounds come from.
It could, but yeah, 38 to 42%. So looks like IW shoots a little better. But in spite of that, Bethel still scores more. At the end of the day, they still put points up. One
thing I can just kind of notice at a quick glance from the numbers for Bethel that I do like is they do have a lot more possessions. So I like teams that can get possessions.
Oh, right here on the field goal attempts, 68 to 61. Is that kind of the shots made? But
like, look how many attempts.
And they went on steals. Yeah, I guess that's how that maths out. Yeah.
So
a little defense, a little shooting, a little rebounds.
Defense to possession take, and what you do with that is, I wish they would do points off of.
I think both
turnover.
of these teams will get. Yeah, no. I think. I don't think that is.
I haven't seen that kept on Presto.
No, but I think both these teams. I think if Bethel wins, I think both of them get a 2 seed, no matter what happens in that tournament. I think they're going to get 3 of those Crossroads teams in the top 2 seeds. We'll see. Otherwise, you're going to do Grace 1, IW 2, Bethel a 3. I mean, they're at least a 3, right? I mean, we can.
No.
Bethel's not a 3?
4, as high as I could get them is 4.
This feels like
I don't even really
show where they're best I can do is 4. Like, what are we doing here?
And I really don't want to put them at 4. But I like to see them at 5.
5?
Yeah.
There are 16 teams better than this Bethel Pilots team that just beat Grace College less than 24 hours ago.
Possibly.
My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get out. Man, come on. That's ridiculous. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. That's a really bad take, but whatever.
I agree. You had a bad take there. My bad.
Wow.
I didn't want to have to call you out on that.
All right.
Yeah, they're like I don't know if you understand your argument.
The team that currently is top 15 in CSPI should top 10 in CSPI. Yeah, they're 9. Top 10. They shouldn't be a top 3 seed in the national tournament. Playing one of the most challenging schedules in one of the best conferences in America.
CSRI has them at 14, which is mildly inflated.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy work right there. I don't know. All right, Pilots. Now I'm on the bandwagon.
All right, who wins?
Deep run now.
Who wins? Oklahoma Wesleyan or Bethel?
On Saturday?
Oklahoma Wesleyan or Bethel if they play.
Oklahoma Wesleyan and Bethel.
Yeah.
Give me the Pilots. In an upset for the ages.
Yeah.
Give me the Pilots. No, I think that'd be a great game. I think they'll shoot well. They'll score. The defense, obviously, Oklahoma Wesleyan defense, like all those Oklahoma teams. Great defense. Lock them down. But ultimately, they'll break through, get a last-second shot, get to the free throw line, win by like 1, maybe 2 points.
Who
That's how it's gonna
wins Bethel Northwestern?
Oh, I really like Northwestern this year now. I'm moving. I'm a Red Raider fan now. As long as Langsy can shoot 40% from three, he averages 50%. He can do 40%. They get the win. The Red Raiders. I think they are. I think they win the shootout. Like, it'll be a shootout if they play. There's no doubt about that. Like, these teams are... Let's put them up here against them. Like, they're like two of the top teams in shooting percentage in the country.
All right. Since you started this fire.
Yeah.
All right.
56% from the field, man. 45% from three. Red Raiders can shoot.
All right. This is rapid fire right here.
Yeah.
So just tell me who the winner is. I'm going to go down matchups. Tell me who the winner is.
Okay.
Bethel Freed Hardeman.
Oh, Freed Hardeman.
Bethel Grace.
Bethel.
They
just beat him. They just beat him. They just played and beat them. I have to pick them.
No.
There is no choice. The data shows they will beat Grace. That just happened.
No, that's ridiculous.
That is
ridiculous.
facts. That is exactly what just happened.
Yeah, it just happened doesn't mean it's going to happen again.
Doesn't mean it's not.
So
the current Grace team, I mean, on the road, I mean, I don't know if we're saying neutral or home here, but I'm kind of going neutral.
Neutral means,
yeah. Not at home. Grace is suspect right now.
No way.
They're suspect.
No way.
Very suspect.
No way. No way.
They're good, but
no way, man. No way. Grace wins neutral.
What, every time except for Freed?
6 out of 7 times.
Man. Nah.
Yep.
Nah.
Yeah, so I
Bethel
just did
over
Northwestern.
Grace.
You picked Northwestern. Like,
Northwestern good. Northwestern's probably a 1 seed at the moment.
Grace is better.
Apparently not on Wednesday, February 18th.
Yeah, you're vacuumizing how you're looking at things, and you got to like keep a broad context of what's going on. Like,
just win.
Come on.
Just go out and win.
Yeah, well they did. They beat Bethel. They did beat Bethel. It's not like they lost to Bethel twice. You don't have they split. So, yeah, Bethel got a win at home. Okay, great. Not much is on the line. I mean,
they still won.
Put this in a one and done situation, neutral court. There's no way Bethel beats Grace. It won't happen. Northwestern beats Bethel. What about Indiana Wesleyan and Bethel?
Man, I don't know. That's tough.
Come on. Yes, you do.
Yeah,
you do
Indiana
know.
Wesleyan's at home.
You do know. You do know. You're just being
really
stubborn now.
If Bethel beats Indiana Wesleyan on Saturday, you gonna tell me Indiana Wesleyan and Grace beat Bethel in a neutral site?
Of course.
What more do my Pilots have to do?
Your Pilots, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do they got to do? They went out and beat two of the top teams in the conference and
At
the country.
home. At home.
Not Indiana Wesleyan. They'll be on the road for that.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. I thought you said at home. Okay.
No, give me the.
No, Indiana Wesleyan. Indiana Wesleyan.
I'll give you
wins
Indiana
that.
Wesleyan right now.
Yeah, of course you will, because you know that's what will happen. Kaiser Bethel.
Kaiser's hot right now.
Bethel does not beat Kaiser. Bethel does not beat Kaiser. There's no way.
I'll take Kaiser, but that's a close game.
All right, here's one that's close. Here's one that is, we already talked about it, but just rapid fire, say who you think wins. Pikeville, Bethel.
Oh, Bethel.
I don't know. Maybe.
Close.
I think that's as close to a win as they get in this top 5 here.
Okay.
Ave Maria, Bethel.
I got Bethel. Ave Maria just lost. I'm not.
William Carey, Bethel.
I'm staying with Bethel.
Jeez. Like,
I'm staying. You're hot.
You're letting one game affect how, like, that's a little ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous.
Man,
all right.
you're ridiculous.
Columbia.
I'm still liking Bethel.
Really? All right. I think that is a great game, actually. Columbia,
I do too.
They look almost identical.
They do.
They look very identical.
That's really close.
That's a good mirror matchup.
I mean, look, yeah, a lot of these are toss-ups, man.
Nelson, Bethel.
I don't want to vote because
how will Bethel be able to beat Nelson? How? What? Like, you have to go. Nelson has to have a bad game.
And Bethel has to shoot the three really well. They've got to be so well from beyond the arc and not try to play.
Otherwise, if it's both teams playing really good basketball at each other, there's no way they beat Nelson. No way.
If Langston loses on Saturday, if Nelson loses on Saturday, yeah, I'm definitely Bethel. I think I ironically I kind of want to see how Nelson plays against Langston because I'm not sure. Well, Nelson lost to Wayland Baptist. Would you say Bethel is going to beat Wayland Baptist?
Here's one for you. Bethel plays Shreveport.
That would be a good game.
I don't think so. I think Bethel runs away with it.
Oh, I do too, but I don't know. That could be closer. I think Shreveport. I think they would.
I have no idea how this matchup would go. Rocky Mount, Bethel. Like, wow.
Well, Rocky Mountains, man, they're
really. They give me the OKWU, the Oklahoma Wesleyan vibes.
Rocky Mountain,
real determined, very, very determined.
The issue is Rocky Mountain. Yeah, they average 75 a game. That's just.
Well, their defense.
65 a game is pretty strong.
They got their defense, bro.
That's almost Langston levels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They remind me of Oklahoma Wesleyan.
Yeah, but from the field, pretty similar. From 3, very similar. Yeah, Rocky Mountains, they're tricky. They're like who are we bringing up earlier? Pikeville. We got to see them in the national tournament. Yeah. It's just too tough to tell.
Can Bethel beat Morningside?
Yes.
100%. I mean, will they beat Morningside?
Yeah, I think so. Morningside, close game, but no, I think they get that win. I do.
Yeah, I think that's a really good game.
Yeah, and Morningside, 8-6 on the road. Like, they don't lose at home. Wow, I didn't realize it was quite that.
Neutral site though. It's different.
It's
different.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the facts. I think Bethel is going to probably get a pod.
Yeah, probably. I think they did like last year, 3 or 4 of those.
They did.
Crossroads team all got pods, and it was like, why is everyone going to Indiana? Yeah. It was 4, right? Yeah. I think Huntington maybe
5.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was crazy.
It was like, whoa, hold on, is this
Huntington definitely did?
Yeah. Well then, Bethel,
ridiculous.
IWU, and Grace did. I don't know. It'll be a close game, but I'm still going with Bethel. I got them as a 2 seed right now. I think, and we'll see.
2 seed, bro.
Okay,
let
me.
Come on.
They're 3. But if they win IWU, they're definitely going to be a top 2. As long as they don't do something crazy in the Crossroads tournament, they'll be a 2 seed.
Nah.
Is what it is. Selection committee's going to love it. They're going to eat it up. Pilots all the way. We'll see. If they lose IWU, then they're tumbling down the seed charts. But also depends how everyone else plays. If Nelson loses, if Ave Maria loses, now we have to kind of rethink what's going on. Like, Saturday. Yeah. Okay. I top 25.
I actually don't. I don't think the people who are in the selection committee and who are actually going to be decision makers on this, we're making a big deal about these big games because they're exciting big games.
Yeah.
But to them, I think they go, these games don't sway them.
It makes, okay, when you say that, it feels like you're saying they've kind of made their minds up. That's kind of over. Like, they kind of pretty much have where they're going to be.
Yeah.
They'll move a few around.
This is all about bubble at this point.
Right.
I think they're being,
Like,
they're probably getting
let's look at the coaches'
deterministic
poll.
about it at this point.
I know I don't love the coaches poll, but let's be real. There is a connection between people on the coaches poll and the selection committee. There is a connection.
100%.
The pool is
The Raiders.
Same water, same pool. But yeah, Freed, Grace, Indiana Wesleyan, Ave Maria would be, if you just took the top four, that's who they have. I think they would still bump Oklahoma Wesleyan up into that top four being 1 seeds. I think they bump Oklahoma Wesleyan up, especially after last year.
I think Oklahoma Wesleyan at best should get a 3, probably a 4.
You just taking all these top 10 teams and just saying you're 3 and 4 seeds, fellas. Okay. I don't know.
Remember, you're saying top 10 teams by a favoritism poll.
I'm okay with Oklahoma Wesleyan as a 2 seed. I'm okay with that. I mean, 21-3. They have gone out and won games. They've lost some. Every other than Freed Hardman's, everyone's lost 3 games. Like, that's the best as far as like a record, right? They win, and yeah, I got to reward winning. So yeah, I'm okay with them. I don't know about a 1 seed, but a 2, I'm okay with Wesleyan. You're saying 3?
Yeah.
You didn't? Did you say 3, maybe 4, or just 3?
Well, I think I think they deserve a 3, or 3 or 4. I wouldn't be shocked if. I don't think the Raiders are going to do that, but I'm just saying if it was me,
it was you.
I would at highest. Obviously you got to kind of see how everything works out. How do the auto bids go, and then you kind of work it from there.
Okay.
So I put them in the 3-4 category.
Crazy.
No, why is that
right
crazy?
now,
That's not crazy. There are teams that I think beat Oklahoma Wesleyan all day, every day.
Who?
Oh, Freed, Grace, Northwestern, Indiana Wesleyan, Nelson,
Hope
Kaiser.
International?
I think Pikeville beats Oklahoma Wesleyan. I think I don't know if Ave and William Carey, possibly William Carey. That'd be a good game. I think Oklahoma, Columbia, that would be a good game. It's a little bit of a coin flip. I think Oklahoma Wesleyan beats LSU Shreveport. I think it'd be an absolute mega fight between Oklahoma Wesleyan and Rocky Mount.
Man.
I actually think Bethel would beat Oklahoma Wesleyan.
That's what I said. Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
No, I think that's one of the
Close
few
game.
of the top
I think
teams that they would beat.
1 possession game, but edge to the Pilots at the moment.
Oklahoma Wesleyan beats like the Friends. They beat like the Shawnee States, the Gracelands.
Cumberlands?
I don't know if they get away from Williams Baptist. It'd be tight.
Well, yeah,
it'd be
Williams
tight.
is just so deeply underrated right now.
Yeah,
There's
that'd be a
no
good
team.
game actually. That'd be defense against offense. So
who'd you have against Williams Baptist?
I think
Bethel,
that's a coin flip.
Oklahoma Wesleyan.
Oklahoma Wesleyan,
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah, because
coin
Oklahoma
flip.
right now 15 in CSPI for Oklahoma Wesleyan, Williams Baptist 11.
Yeah. So
Look at the point differential. Yeah, 18 to 11.
yeah, how many steals? Look at steals.
You'd think Oklahoma Wesleyan. Yeah, rebounds. They got Williams Baptist 28 rebounds to 22 for Oklahoma Wesleyan, and steals 11.9 Wesleyan, 11.2 Williams Baptist. So it's close.
That's what I'm saying. That would be a really
Yeah.
good game.
I think it
I
would.
think they're about equal.
A lot of
it'd be a
rebounds.
fun-
35 rebounds to 45. Whoa, favored the Williams
Yeah.
Baptist. Might
The one
okay.
and done kind of thing, I give that because that's so related to coaching. I think I'm going to give that to Oklahoma Wesleyan, so they might slide through against Williams Baptist. But no one should be shocked if Williams Baptist were to beat Oklahoma Wesleyan.
No, the numbers are pretty clear. It shouldn't be a shock.
Right.
Yes, I get. Historically, Williams Baptist doesn't have like a mountain of wins.
Right, and that means a lot. So it's like
apparently.
No, like Donnie Boswick able to coach his way to wins is a thing. That's a real thing. Yeah. So you got to give Oklahoma Wesleyan a little bit of an edge right there.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about Georgia Gwinnett.
They're sneaky.
They're way up there.
They're number 17 in CSPI.
Yeah, 20 in CSRI.
I don't know, man. Only 6 losses. I know 6 is a lot, but like in a year where your second best record is a 3-loss, 6 isn't that far away. Shooting 50 from the field, 41 rebounds a game. Not bad. And their point diff is 13. Yeah, they're sneaky statistically. They're up there. Same with Benedictine. They're this 11-20 this year is so intriguing to me. Like in the current CSPI, obviously calculated today. Williams Baptist, Columbia, Nelson, Friends, Oklahoma Wesleyan, Morningside, Georgia Gwinnett, Benedictine, Rocky Mountain, Southeastern. There's some teams there that will be making a deep run in the tournament. I don't know which ones, but also, wait a second. Timeout. Friends and Oklahoma Wesleyan? Friends is higher CSPI right now?
But in CSRI,
that's right. Yeah.
13 to 15.
Right. Yeah, you calculate it.
Yeah. They expected performance. Oklahoma Wesleyan has done a slightly better job in expected performance. So
interesting. What a year. How about Northwestern? They were kind of down here in the teens, and after that win against Morningside,
bro, they have
ascended.
I'll be honest. I have a ton of respect for Northwestern. Like, I think their role players have gotten better. I don't think their top 2 players have gotten better. I think their
not much higher.
No, you can't. No, they're like they were at the ceiling, right? They drug everybody up and just demanded
rising tide.
Yeah, the next 6 players to play better, and that is what Coach Koima, I think is Koima. How you say it, but he's done a fantastic job over the last few years. So
it's crazy to me that Northwestern.
That's a winning culture there. No,
apparently,
it's a winning culture.
It's crazy to me they're 3 games behind Morningside in the conference. Like that baffles me. I don't think I've seen a team that dominating.
Okay,
so thoroughly in second place.
Again, I think everybody's sleeping on Williams Baptist in a major way. I think. Not in a major way, but I do think people are sleeping on Morningside a little bit. I think they're better than what people are giving them credit for. So they could be a wrecker, like a wrecking ball. They could be a force. They kind of were last year, or at least 2 years ago.
Go here, let's do a.
They have winning in the DNA as well.
They do. No, both of those programs, fantastic. Just athletic departments as a whole. Like,
man,
I think they're 3s here. Let me pull up their 3-point shooting. Oh no, Northwestern ahead right now, 45-43 from beyond the arc. Yeah, but field goals. Yeah, 56.3 for Northwestern, 56.1 for Morning. Like, whoo. Now Northwestern beat Morningside like last week. I mean, they beat them. It wasn't a close game.
But they also took a loss. Not too many games ago.
But
and Morningside got a good win. I forget who it was against, but
so close.
That's one of those coin flip.
A little better on the rebounds.
Things.
But man, really
I think Northwestern's slightly better, but
not by much.
But we think so highly of Northwestern. Why aren't we carrying that through to Morningside?
Yeah.
And
I don't know. Yeah,
I think people should put a little more respect on Morningside basketball this year.
16 in CSPI, not bad.
However, overall, I think GPAC is pretty weak.
Yeah, unfortunately. When you look at the conference top to bottom, I mean,
they're usually pretty strong.
Mount Marty.
So I'm just saying, comparatively, I think they're weaker
but
than
Mount
they
Marty's
used to be.
thoroughly in third place. They're 13-7. The next team's 10-9 in conference, but Mount Marty's 15-10 overall.
Yeah.
Like you're 5 games above 500. Like,
I think they're pretty weak, man. They're lucky to be considered a top 10 conference this year.
Unfortunately, I think you're right. And usually, I do kind of expect them to be
there is
top 10.
They have GPAC has brand prestige.
They do.
So we carry that from year to year,
a lot of championships in that conference across all the sports. They
right.
They do a lot of winning over there.
They really do.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But this year,
it's just not been comparatively. So like it's easy to go, they're kind of weaker.
Look at Morningside's non-conference. They lost to Grace. They lost to Huntington. Boy, if that doesn't solidify that the Crossroads is better than, I don't know if any GPAC fans are still saying GPAC's better than Crossroads.
Nah, I don't think so.
I feel like that when Huntington beats you by 9 and you're the top in the conference. Mid-America Nazarene, come on, man. Just not a great non-conference. And this is the one thing I hate about, and there's not really, I don't know if there's a solution, but when you lose to Grace, Huntington, Mid-America Nazarene in November, like before November 7th, like that's not the team that's playing right now from Morningside.
Kind of meaningless.
Yeah.
Kind of meaningless.
But I kind of need to, because when I look at the standings, I need to figure out if this Morningside team's for real. But they lost to Kaiser in December.
I don't think that's the
5.
way you do it. Yeah.
Like, okay, close game, but not, you didn't get the win. Like, man.
Well, teams gel and create chemistry, and you just never know what that's going to look like in November.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to the well and rant. But Morningside playing Grace, Huntington, Kaiser is going to boost that RPI because that opponent's winning percentage is going to go way up for that.
Of course,
and
yeah.
So they're going to get, I mean,
of course.
That'll help because RPI, I think, is how they do it's part of the seeding process, right? So it'll boost them in seeding. But, But they still have L's, but 20-6.
But their consistency demands you to do that, like lift them up.
Northwestern beat Friends by 8. Yeah.
GPAC Northwestern is what you're talking about? Yeah. Of course.
That's their non-conference. They killed the.
But
then lose to Doane and Concordia.
Okay, this is the funny one. So they beat them by 8 early.
Lost to Concordia again. Wow.
Northwestern plays Friends today. I think they beat them by 15.
Yeah.
I used to be really high on KCAC, and I've just done too much of a deep dive on KCAC. Really not that good. Not as good as we were saying.
I think the record is, the record's there, but there is some suspect play. Both teams 22-5 right now. But Northwestern, I wouldn't even, I don't know. Yeah, they score more. A little more defense from Friends. I feel like the KC is more defensive.
I've got Kansas. I got KCAC at number 9 out of all the conferences. Great Plains above KCAC. And we just said Great Plains, not great this year.
I feel like KCAC is as a whole, probably above, but not. No, Northwestern.
I don't think so.
Take more Northwestern Morningside out of the, out of GPAC, and then in KCAC take out. Who do I want to take? I guess Oklahoma Wesleyan and Friends. I don't know. Like the McPherson, Bethel, St. Mary, Southwestern rather. I think I'd want them over Mount Marty, Concordia, Dort, Briarcliff. But yes, top. I think it's a little more top heavy on the GPAC. But as the whole, the entire conference, I don't know. I don't know about that call. Let me see. Can I do this split tab? Oh, go copy this. See them side by side now. Oh, whoops. Oh, presto. Yeah, I think, give me, I still think it's rather KCAC. Like, look, if I do this right here, right? Yes, we love the cookies. Presto. So, fewer teams in GPAC, but, man, again, take Morningside, Northwestern, Oklahoma Wesleyan, Friends. Who you got? Just with those two. You're going to pick GPAC, right? Like Morningside, Northwestern would do better than Oklahoma Wesleyan, Friends, right? But McPherson, Bethel, St. Mary, Southwestern, Evangel gave Oklahoma Wesleyan a tough time last night over Mount Marty, Concordia, Dordt, Briarcliff, Dakota Wesleyan. I actually think Dakota Wesleyan kind of a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just saying you've got
I don't know.
a lot of equality in that conference. They're all equally bad. And I don't mean
KCAC?
like bad as in like they're bad teams.
Yeah.
They're just equally not as great. And
Okay.
and I think you kind of see the same story though over like look how many conference same win records. You got 3 teams at 10-9, a 13-7, then 7-12, 7-12. Like as a conference, I mean I'm only got them one spot above KCAC, but I think they're slightly better. They're probably kind of even. I think the case could be made they're evenish.
I'll still give one little notch above the GPAC, but yeah. It's honestly weird to have this conversation because GPAC normally just runs with this. Like it's usually not even much of a discussion.
The KCAC is not as strong as we thought they were. I said it wrong earlier on. Like early January, I was high on KCAC because I really thought there were good teams. Then we put them under the microscope. And when we put them under the microscope, we began to see these teams were just not that good.
But you still, to kind of defend the January evaluation, we were right as far as like the teams winning because you have 2 teams here. You'll have 5, maybe 6 teams with 20 wins before the conference tournament starts. Like that's a lot of winning. It's hard to get 4 teams with 20 wins, much less 6, and they very likely will do it. And I know they got a deeper conference that the round robin messes with it. They got a kind of wonky one too because it's not true double.
Yeah, but the average CPSI is higher for GPAC than it is KCAC.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
barely,
it is,
but it is.
I'm curious too because there are a lot more teams.
Well, yeah,
bottom teams, but
more teams.
like the Yorks, Bethanys, and
does
Tabors.
not help that out, but it is an average. So the bottom is really bad, and then the middle. There's so much middle that is just slightly worse. I don't. I hate to use the negative terms.
Yeah,
but
right. You're just trying to say not upper echelon.
Yeah.
Not. I get it. Yeah. I'm still.
Hart is at 7.
Hard.
Yeah, good conference actually. Really decent conference. I think they're tougher.
Now that's interesting because they've got a lot of teams too.
They do. They have a lot of teams.
How come we can't put a counter here, man?
Here's one that I know you don't like, but Great Southwest at 6, and we
were going to make it one show without that, but
they just have a much better CSPI as a conference.
I was noticing they actually do okay on CSPI. It's not quite as.
Sooners 5th. I actually think they're 4th. Maybe argument for 3rd. So
I would say the bottom teams in the Sooner are
3,
good,
4, and
so
5.
I'm okay with
Sun, Southern States, and Sooner all are separated by literally like a half.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a.
So you could kind of order.
Do you
those
still have
3.
Mid-South and Crossroads at the top 2? Like somewhere in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It feels like you can swap the top 2 and then the next 3. It just feels like it's
I actually
ranges.
I think Crossroads is 100% the toughest conference. Mid-South is pretty tough. I think there's a bigger distance between Crossroads and Mid-South than Mid-South and Sooner. Put it that way.
Man. Look at that. Man, only 7 teams. It's just so tough.
So here's the thing though, like when they when they rate and they come together
'Cause I think-
selection and they use the arc. Not one time have I ever heard anyone suggest or talk about how strong is the conference. Like they don't have a rating for that.
Right.
And your RPI and your strength of schedule is so circular argument that like if you don't know how strong your conference is, where most of your games come from, then how can you put any faith in your RPI or strength of schedule? Like it can get boosted
So I was
too easily.
The Massey ratings right now. This was using games through yesterday. They have Mid-South, Crossroads, Golden State. They're not even called the Golden State. Massey gets used by the selection committee, John. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
How? They don't even have the name right. Like, great, but even so, Great Southwest, fine. Whatever. It's the name. Whatever. Sometimes that stuff's tough to change on their tech. Like, it could be. Whatever. But still, GSAC's not third. GPAC at 4?
Yeah.
Cascade, Frontier.
Yeah, they don't use a
Kansas above the Sooner.
Yeah.
Bro,
of course not. Yeah. Of course
Kansas Collegiate over the Sooner.
not. Yeah.
Hey, wait. He does have Southern States up there. We're kind of they're not bad. Like they're not the bottom. Some people think Southern States are terrible.
No,
like,
they're not
what
terrible.
Are you doing?
Southern States is not terrible.
No, they're
at
not.
all.
But like I've seen people, they're like, oh no, they're just.
They don't
boosting,
know.
They're boosting
people that say that kind
the
of
round
stuff.
robin boosts their records. I'm like,
That's all
you're
reputation.
Right. Good thing they're the only conference doing a round robin. Whatever. But okay. I still cannot. Dude, what numbers did you get to get Golden State 5 spots ahead of the Sooner? Like, what are we doing here? Oh my goodness. These columns, I don't know what they do, but too many zeros. I don't know. Maybe it's throwing off their numbers. Golden State after Great Southwest. That's crazy. Well, at least they got the top 2. Like, I don't. And it's 2/100ths of a point too on this rating, whatever that is, right? Okay, so yeah, combined record here. I'd imagine that's what this is.
Well, they're just doing a winning percentage, kind of.
Yeah,
too
much.
Too much.
Well, no, Cascade's 0.4 and Sooners 0.65. Sooners got a better winning percentage, 50 and 30 versus 36, whatever that is. I don't even know what this column is.
That looks like a mistake. I think that's a mistake.
I think, yeah.
That's got to be a mistake.
Because it should be 0.600.
Well, they have
50,
a losing.
30.
Yeah, it's like they have a losing record.
I don't know. It's questionable.
Obviously a mistake.
I don't know why Massey. CSPI has a much, and I guess you could say I'm biased, but come on, man. It's not about bias. Just use your eyeballs and look at this. Tell me we should be looking at the Masseys for anything significant, right? Like selection, I feel is significant. You shouldn't be doing anything significant with this. I get it. You want to look at it like, hey, I love looking at these kind of things.
Yeah.
There was a Bowen brackets. Like, I love that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Did that on the show recently. Love it. I don't know. How's that? But I will say, this is the only place I've seen they actually try to rank the conferences. So okay. Nod, but also eye roll. What are we? Let me go here. Let's see. Do you have the teams? See if I can get the teams here. Hang on. Let's see. Ratings, game. Okay, Freed. Can't find the teams, but oh well. They do have, at least they have the conferences. Good for them. What's going on?
Weird.
I was trying to look up where ratings. There we go. Okay, I got it now. There we go. All right, so here's the overall. They have Freed, Grace, Indiana Wesleyan, Northwestern, Arizona Christian. Yeah, because they boost the conference. Like, I feel like they use the conference to do the team Massey rating, but Arizona Christian is not.
Hey, I tell you, like, he puts a lot of respect in Morningside.
Does no?
I don't know how he gets there.
At least, and they are behind Northwestern, which I'm okay with. But I think it's because Great Plains was the 4th highest conference in the conference ratings. Like, I think that whoever's putting this together, whatever computer is taking the conference weight into account. Bethel College of come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Are we sure this is up to date?
Ahead of Rocky Mountain. Look at all these Cascade teams up
There's
here.
just too many sussy things going on.
Cumberland's. I haven't even seen Nelson yet. Where is Nelson? Look at them down here underneath Langston. At least Langston has the win over him. Like there is some argument, but Pikeville, Carroll, Georgetown, all these teams are ahead of Nelson, LSU, Shreveport.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Well, there's a lot of a lot of that is
really
suspect.
weird.
So
That's just weird.
yeah,
Man.
yep. But and yeah, you're right. I don't know what level they use Massey to
Yeah, I need to try and look it up.
figure out things, but don't do it.
No.
That's not good. It's not a
Look up
good
the,
system.
No.
You know, they got a system. So, hey, kudos.
Okay.
You're at least trying to get a system. Now just get your system fine-tuned.
I'm looking at the selection committee. You can put it up. The primary criteria. I actually don't see Massey on here, but in a conversation.
Yeah, maybe they don't anymore. Maybe they don't anymore. I think they used to.
I think in football they do. But
and I think they used to, but it might have been
like
a while. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had a conversation with someone recently.
Well, I think if you look at that you
said they use
go,
Massey, but
they know they can look at that and instantly go, yeah.
But like primary criteria, ARC, RPI, the quads, which maybe we'll shred them next week. But and then winning, okay. Kind of feel like winning percentage is a pretty important metric. But yeah, conference
it definitely helps understand
conference record
the consistency.
matters. So we can't. Yeah, conference record matters on the secondary criteria.
Okay, I mean it's going to play into your overall record, but if you don't know how good or bad your conference is in a relative perspective, then I don't know, how does it matter?
If you're 18-1 in your conference, cool. It's when you have two teams, one team in one conference that's 13-6, and another one is 14-5, and you're like, who's better? Who do you put in? Well, they're 14, and then they use these other things, strength of schedule, which, by the way, strength of schedule built into RPI, so it's repeating the. Anyway, I don't know, whatever. Record in last 10 games is the recency, so we'll see. The games that are happening this weekend will count in the last 10 games. Like it is, so if that's additional information considered after. So if you're tied primary, secondary, we go here. So anyway, it's gonna be fun weekend. Let me pull up the scores one more time for Saturday on the men's side. Like doing this best CSPI right here to get the best like matchups of teams. But yeah, Bethel, Indiana, Wesleyan, 3:00 Eastern. Yeah, really, that's when it all really gets going. Is kind of mid-afternoon on Saturday. No noon matchups of these top CSPI kind of teams here.
So really that Bethel, Indiana, Wesleyan is a 4 versus 14 matchup.
Wildcats are 4 in CSRI.
Yeah.
Still, man, 18 combined on that's a great game. Southeastern. How does Southeastern? Are they? Can you? Is that something you can see there? What's their CSRI and Alpha Maria? Was there 25 combined CSPI?
So Av is 7.
Okay,
and
close.
Southeastern is 21.
So yeah, really close to what?
28.
So that'll be close. Yeah, that'll be. Langston's decent in CSRI, right? Like because they
have significantly moved up.
Yeah.
They're 26.
Wow. Yes, they're full 10 spots.
And Nelson's 10. So that's a 36.
Yeah. Great games.
But
yeah, championsports.net, guys find these games, trying to see what's going on. Watch it all in real time. Use your phone, use your computer. Great way to follow it. I mean, I'm going to be here just best CSPI hitting the upsets, the upsets tab that'll pop up here. Looking at what is going down on Saturday, because these games matter. Got anything else?
I tell you what's wild is Hannibal LaGrange is a 59 on CSRI.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That Williams Baptist game is.
And Williams Baptist is 19.
19.
No, they're 19.
Oh, lower.
Yeah. Well, they lost to Hannibal lately,
right.
so they did drop a few spots, which they should have. But that's a huge game. And Hannibal LaGrange coming off the last matchup win from them. So they know that they can beat Williams Baptist. And it's going to be at Hannibal LaGrange.
Right, they're at home. And if they get 2 wins against Williams Baptist, they're going to say, hey, you need to put us in. Like, we got 2 wins against that team that's in.
I agree with the argument there.
Yeah.
Because they are the 3, Columbia, Hannibal LaGrange, Williams Baptist, best 3 in that conference. Like, there is no other team in the conference. So overall, that drags the conference down.
We got to get 7 teams out of the Great Southwest in the tournament, so you're going to have to give up one of those at-larges.
Oh, boy. Arizona Christian ranked 32 in the CSRI, by the way.
32?
Yeah.
Where are they in? Where do the coaches put them?
Benedictine is 24.
14. The coaches have them at 14.
Yeah, just they
With 6 losses, I don't even know what that was back February 10th.
good old boy club.
Yep, no doubt. All right.
I'm trying to find who's the top over there, but
The Great Southwest?
yeah, I think it's Benedictine. Or I'm missing something.
Go here. Great
So-
Southwest. Hope International, were they on there? That's like top. I mean, yeah, they're.
CSRI is where I'm. No, Hope International's 30.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Interesting weekend. Hope, Arizona Christian, Masters, all 11-3 in conference.
You know what's funny is that none of the Great Southwest is super high in the CSRI. They're all really close together from like 25 to 50. They're all in that range.
Yeah.
And the way it looked at how to rank the conferences, well, they're number 6 in the conference.
Wow.
So they rise above the
Ottawa's 6.
yeah, they're all beating up each other, but this is where you find the case of they're all slightly performing better than expected, even though they're beating up on each other.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Saturday's coming. Can't wait.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, that's going to be good. Next week's shows are going to be just I like a bonfire.
Yeah.
Man, getting ready for the conference tournaments, which I don't think mean a ton, but it's fun to see what people do when it's a one and done situation.
Yeah.
And then trying to set it up for the national. So we'll be getting ready to make our own brackets.
Can't wait.
Yeah. All right. Well, until next week, you guys be safe out there. We'll see you soon.
Take care.
Yeah. Friday nights, red lights, mic check live. Stats on the screen, yeah, we break it down right. From buzzer beaters to the last second call. If it's champion sports, then we cover it all. Johnny C in the chair with the vision and flow. Well, builders from the ground, now the whole league knows. Analysts are sharp, no fluff, just facts. When the score goes final, we're running it back. This is champion sports, turn it up, let it play. Johnny C in the legs, yeah, we run the whole game. Hot takes, cold truth, every angle dissected. When the boys speak, it's officially reckoned. From the first tip off to the final selection. If you want a real talk, listen to the CSN. Yeah. Execution of cutting through the noise with precision. Every word is hard, no wasted diction. Just get heated, but the facts stay clean. Two voices, one standard, best show on the scene. No gimmick, just knowledge and grind. If you missed the story, we'll rewind the time.